Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I'm Joe.
Welcome to the Slovak Farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross stitch. One stitch at a time.
He's not wrong, people. He is not wrong. Today is Monday, March 8th,
2021.
2021. How? I mean, we've been doing this pandemic thing for a year now, and people still can't get it together.
You're surprised?
Nope, not at all.
I remember the jokes I saw a year ago going, the only thing we have to do is for everybody agree to do something for 2 weeks. We're screwed. A year later, it was supposed to be a joke. Okay.
I got nothing.
New subject. Moving right along.
How has everybody's week been? The weather is starting to turn nice.
And then all I heard from the weatherman was enjoy it while you can.
Basically. It's March in Ohio.
It's Ohio. I'm expecting 100 degrees followed by snow.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Yeah, Ohio is where you can experience all 4 seasons in 1 week. Some of them in 1 day.
He is not wrong.
Shout out Commodore's time.
He is not wrong. But it is headed into summer. So we're excited for that.
Mercury's doing this.
We're planning the summer.
Though technically now it's alcohol. Anyway. Can you tell one of the things I deal with at work?
I got nothing. I got a kid cat going meow. Why don't you shout out the Commodores?
Bethan, Bridget, Cheryl, Andrea, Lynn, Angie, Lynn.
Just make funny noises.
Oh, wait, that'll show up later in the video.
Oh.
But we filmed it earlier.
Lynn said you don't need to worry about using the wrong scissors because we can never find my scissors.
I actually do need to start reading through those things before we just start these.
Right.
I never think of it because they're usually not addressed to me so easily.
Right. Lynn tagged me on Facebook on some fantastic dad jokes. I gotta find them.
Yes.
I gotta find them because they were from a couple days. They were from yesterday and I think Saturday. I think. Oh yes. Lynn tagged me in it for you.
An acorn is actually a tree.
Really?
In a nutshell, yes.
And for the record, the picture that goes with it is Picard
and Riker. That is the most overused dad joke meme background ever.
There's the other one.
Last night, my wife asked me if I'd seen the dog bowl. I said I didn't know he could.
That wraps up the dad joke segment of the week. Why don't we move on to whips?
Okay. Oh, my advice to you: if you're not comfortable, pause the video, get a drink. This is gonna be a fun one.
I should tell you this right now. Pause the video, get comfortable, get yourself a drink, maybe grab yourself a snack, because I've been busy this week.
Not the only one. Just mine's on one project.
Whips.
Whoosh. Though she's at Cat of Nine Tails level.
Busy this week.
Well, here's the easy part. Ink Circles, Dragons of Sumatra. I have a very interesting announcement to make. I am never going to have to move my Q-Snap again. When I'm done with this section, I'm done. This is all that is left to stitch on dragons. I did down here. Actually, I think I was up here last time. This, and then I got this started. I've been busy. I was thinking, oh, this should be good. I should get it done by... Yeah, I don't think this thing's going to make it past April.
Meanwhile, Lady of the Flag's going to probably take me to the last minute.
Well, I'm doing a project. That's the benefit of being monogamous. I can actually spend all my time on one lovely project.
Once June gets here, I can plow into Lady of the Flag.
Did you at least buy her a drink first?
I sure as shit did.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Bad jokes are my specialty.
Bad jokes are his specialty. You wonder why you wanted dad jokes. All right, well, let's start with...
Cross-stitch patterns.
Not this. Or this. I found what we can start with. I was trying to find the items I stitched on for the prompts for Emerald Week. So we'll start with this one. Emerald green floss. I stitched on Lady of the Flag because I'm doing her in the green conversion. So I did... What did I do? I did 203 stitches on her.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bad joke. Bad joke. 16 count. Picture this plus thunderstorm is what my fabric called.
Okay. Lady of the Flag. Squirrel. Lady of the Flag. 203 stitches on her in emerald green floss. I did the sparkly green here and then dark greens here. And then I did 403 stitches on her for
Gravity.
the zombie run, which finished some stitches down here and the rest of what you see here. She is stitched on 32 count, hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm in For Your Thoughts colorway. I am doing the green conversion I got off of the Mirabilia Nora Corbett conversion group. I can't remember the name of it off of my head. I want to say that the person who's created this version is named Elizabeth. Just shouting out the right person because I did not come up with that conversion on my own.
I think that's the only conversion you actually got from somebody else.
At this point. So, that got it 600 stitches for the week to keep it on target to finishing it by the end of August 2021. Sorry. Up next. Next contestant. Butt nuggets. Something that could be cracked. Eggs can be cracked. Eggs are meant to be cracked. So we did 200 stitches even. Yes, 200 stitches even on butt nuggets. Shout out to the Overlord that was doing sweep when I put this up because she traded me butt nuggets for my item. The landlords have been full of it this round.
May I just say, that was so Amish of you.
Yes. Very. Or very, I don't know. Lots of people barter. I'm all for a good barter. I am. This is on a 28 count mystery even weave I got from Andrea. We don't know where it came from.
This is a mystery fabric. Mystery Science Theater 3000. What are you looking for now?
Oh, it's over there underneath the cover photo for this next project. So something old in the design. Joe went with fairy and picked my Shadow Lane Winter Fairy. Might I say that this was a bit of a challenge getting my 200 stitches on it.
Sorry, didn't think it would be a challenge.
It was really only a challenge because I'd like to tell you all a secret. Greyhounds chew cardboard. Greyhound in my house decided to chew up the card of floss. Now, she didn't ingest anything, but she chewed up and she did this a while ago. I was still working when she did this, so no, she didn't ingest anything, but she chewed on the card of floss that had my silk lame braid for my Shadow Lane and destroyed the floss. I will repeat, she did not ingest anything.
She just shredded it.
She just shredded it. She actually got at one of my Lady of the Flag metallics, and I stopped her before she could shred it.
Of all the interesting habits, I think we need to start putting them on plastic.
This is the reason I'm glad I go with the this is one of the reasons the plastic bags are being used versus
I thought it was just the fact that you liked it more.
I do like it more, but I'm glad I switched to it and had the forethought to try it before we got her because I would have shredded bobbins everywhere. She didn't eat any of it. She just chewed. She literally just sat there and chewed on it. Didn't actually eat any of it because I found every last bit of it. And I watched her for like 6 days. I'm not even kidding. I was a little panicked. And I don't even know how she got it.
She has a very long nose.
But, so there are some holes in her dress that I haven't stitched yet. I did my 224 stitches on her dress. That's where the silk lame braid comes in. I did get more.
Okay, so I have to feel bad if I decide to do that again.
No. I was like, oh. So this is on a piece of Hand Dyed by the Slovak Farm. 28 count. This is a Lake Effect Morning solo.
How could it be a solo if you...
You see them dye spots?
So it's not... No, it's a Lake Effect Alpha.
Yes.
That was from the testing phase.
I'm getting better about getting the dye spots out. About not getting the dye spots. What? Oh, the cat.
All I see is the cat's head pop up behind dragons.
So. Okay. Next contestant. What was this for? Did I stitch on this? Ah, I did. I didn't write down. So normally I write down a blip about what the prompt is, the project I'm stitching for the prompt, and then my counts. I didn't put down the project I was stitching on for this blip. For stitching on something that has imperfections, but it's perfect for you or something like that. I wrote down that I was doing this for Scenic Farm, that I was doing Scenic Farm for this. I'm like, what did I stitch on this for? Forgive the cover photo. It has beat the crud up. This is why Laura makes working copies.
Because you don't feel bad about chopping them up and gluing them together in order to make one big... I'll tell a story after you're done with this piece.
Also true.
I will tell the story when you're done.
I have done that multiple times. So this is stitched on the 18 count white kit Ada, and I did 243 stitches on it. The sky is all done.
Yay!
We have started on the ground.
Is that just the page border?
This is the midpoint. This is the midpoint. Because that's where the pattern splits. So I will get everything but this tree backstitched. I think there might be some backstitch right in here. But I'll get everything stitched and backstitched in before I move on to the next page. Or the second half of this. I really have no projected goal for finishing this. That might change next year, end of the year. I don't know. Somebody asked me what I was going to put on my zombie run after I finished Lady of the Flag, and I'm like, I have no idea. Because right now my goal is Lady of the Flag. Okay.
Now for my little story.
Story time.
I had a fun situation with dragons. This is the page split. About. That's about. Yeah. So there's 4 pages here. And I had to cut them out and glue them together in order to make one page because it was cut this up pretty good. It was fun. But I have no problem chopping up the working copy.
Nope. No problem chopping up the working copy.
And it still fits on my easel.
Okay. My last prompt for Emerald Week was to stitch on my project that was closest to a finish. And I did. And I kept stitching on it until it was finished.
Do I need the cowbell?
You need the cowbell.
You need to bring that over.
I forgot. Y'all know we're the Hot Mess Express. Actually, we're not that bad. I stitched the sign for Fresh Eggs Farm from Hands On Design. I stitched this on a piece of black even weave. I did 432 stitches on it to finish it. It's so cute. It's so cute.
Is that the bag of finishes?
Apparently it is. Apparently it is. I kind of want to do the red truck that's on here. Maybe make the barn red. So I'm keeping everything in the bag because I might stitch a couple other things from that. But it's a finish. So then I went into Zombie Run. By the way,
Run, zombie.
we're only at Wednesday of last week. Stitched a lot last week. And I worked.
I'm going to go get a second dinner.
I mean, we're not hobbitses. Speak for yourself, right?
I'm a rather tall hobbit, but I definitely got the midsection for it.
I already showed you the Lady of the Flag stitches. I worked too last week while I was,
She did.
I did work. I mailed out 3 orders last week.
It's just no driving.
Yeah, my commute is walk up the stairs, walk down the stairs.
Also, you join up with your lady friends in the afternoon and then just get at it.
Well, yeah, and I can do certain things and work while I'm stitching. But anyways. Okay. So let's start with this. zombie run piece. I already showed you the Lady of the Flag zombie run stitches. Shores of Hawthorne Hollow. Jenny and I were talking about this lovely house. You ain't stitched a house. You say you love houses, but you don't love houses until you stitch a Kathy Barrick house, let me tell you. She's got some intense houses. This is on a piece of Cleveland Crud, hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm. I did 402 stitches on it, which was all the green grass. That is on the bottom there. It wasn't completely all of it, but yeah, lots of green grass. Yes, I changed my little flowers to blue. They're supposed to be the same dark green. I just decided I liked them in that blue better, so I did them in that blue. I've converted this from the MPI DMC equivalents to.
Hey, honey.
I picked my own stuff.
Everybody, say it with me now. Laura changed floss in a pattern. This is our surprised face.
Oh my. Okay, up next. One Nation. I love this project.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, it's huge.
It is. It's
What's
not my
funny
biggest
is
project.
it is by volume, by size, not by stitch count.
Mm-mm.
Aragorn's bigger than that thing.
This is. The whole thing out. There we go. It is 400 stitches wide by 210 stitches high. That thing is at least 500 stitches wide. I'll tell you when I pull it out in a minute.
I'll take your word for it. We're good.
Okay. Now I'm going to make you put that all back in the bag while I talk about One Nation. I did 457 stitches on One Nation. This is on a piece of 28 count even weave in hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm in Dirt Road colorway. In case you failed to realize it, I'm hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm if you're new here. I did, so that was those flowers and that flower. And each flower is 101 stitches. And for some reason, I had ended up with like half flowers that were like 50-some stitches. So that's why I did 457 stitches. I made full flowers because that's just easier to count. So that's where I worked. That's how big it is.
And I thought dragons was big.
Mm-hmm. I really need to put this in a project bag, not just the plastic bag that it's in. Because plastic against hand-dyed fabric is not good.
Well, then make one.
I have a project bag, I just haven't taken it. I just haven't put this in it yet. Okay. Finally, yes, I worked on all 4 of my zombie run pieces this weekend. I told you, buckle up, I stitched a lot. I worked on Belle. I cussed at Belle a lot on Saturday. Because you see those lovely pretty flowers on her dress? Each one of those flowers is 4 different shades of red. And 3/4 of the stitching on it is half stitches. Or it's quarter stitches where, you know.
Sorry, I didn't know it was that bad. I kind of picked that up for her. I feel sorry.
So I was a little irritated with this Saturday by the time I got done with it. I'm on these ruffles on her dress. The ruffles on her dress. So I'm gonna work on those once I get this done. Or, you know, now that it's done.
It looks pretty.
This is on a piece of 28 count hand dyed by the Silvac Farm Black Ice. This was 402 stitches. I'm at the center of her dress. I haven't decided if I'm beading her top half yet, or I'm just gonna wait. I have the beads, but beading. I actually don't mind beading all that much.
I was gonna say, what are you talking about? It's not French knots, lady.
I'd rather bead than backstitch.
And then there's French knots.
I don't do French knots.
What do you do instead?
Beads. Okay.
So, can it?
So I knocked out 4 zombie run pieces by the end of Saturday. Okay, Emerald Week was only...
Well, the way you are talking, I'm wondering what's in that glass. Oh, I already hollered some of that. Hell yeah.
Emerald Week was only 200 stitches a prompt, so really it wasn't that difficult to do. So I knocked out my 4 zombie run. I knocked out 400 stitches on each of my zombie run pieces. Excited to start the new week on Sunday. We filmed the planning portion on Saturday. Because Joe picked Arwen and Argon for one of my projects. So I'm like, I've got all day Sunday. I'm just gonna do this.
Shouldn't you, since they haven't even seen the plans yet for that, shouldn't you show it next week?
I'm already done with the stitches for it, so I will show it to you because it was part of my stitching this week. But we'll get into, when you'll watch the plan section, you'll see what plans it goes with. I just figured Sunday I would sit down and do it because I am in a very confetti heavy spot on it. So I figured if I had all day dedicated to stitching on it, I could get it all done and not be aggravated over it taking several days. That's what the finished product's going to look like. I am up here in this corner. We are in crown. I am in part of the crown. This is a white 18 count Ada. It is my biggest project. I did 300 stitches on it, which was a block of stitches here, 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 and here. 3 blocks of stitches. So I was able to break up some of the confetti. Let's make it work a little bit faster. You can tell we are in part of the crown when you look at it. This is all that's left of the first page. Someday I'll finish it. As I said on my...
Well, with how you've been stitching, just stitch on that more. Jeez, if you keep this on, I'm going to tell you to add a 0 to the prompt.
No.
I want to see you stitch 10,000 stitches in a week. I want to see your head. I want to see your arms fall off.
And then, after I finished that, I did my newest project for one of the monthlies. Can't get much newer than a new start, right? That's what I think. This was on my Letters of the Month Sal. So, where is the picture photo. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, hang on. I gotta
Do you
find
want
the
me to
cover.
pause the video?
No. Hold, please. I gotta find the cover photo. It is a freebie from Cora Elbacora.
Somebody.
If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. It says "From me with love." It was a Christmas freebie, but I thought it was really super cute. I put it on my letters of the month sale, and I did 207 of these stitches counted in last week's stitch count. The rest of the 300 counted. The rest of the 301 counted will be counted in this week. This is on a piece of hand dyed by the Slovak Farm 28 count dirt road. My goal on this for letters of the month is 500 stitches or to finish it. I don't know if it's going to have 500 stitches on it total. And that's my stitching for the week.
And the monkey presses the button.
No! I gotta give my stitch totals.
Oh.
I stitched 3,473 and a half stitches this week. I went a little crazy this week. Y'all, I went a little crazy. Oh, we're also in Myth and Magic Stitching Wars. So I'm kind of stitching my fingers off for that as well. I'm trying to stitch as fast as I can for that. But, I don't really think it... I really haven't been. We're kind of being ignored, and I'm slightly worried about us being ignored in Stitching Wars. But, you know, it is what it is. So, that's been our stitching week. No haul. You guys will see plans that we filmed on Saturday, and we'll be back with announcements. Plans. Again, we're filming this on Saturday, so we'll be in different clothes. So we're in different clothes. You're gonna love this week, honey.
What is it?
Woody Woodpecker. So, this popped up yesterday morning, and it said, you know, invites you to their event, Woody Woodpecker Week. And I went, excuse me, what?
I love Woody Woodpecker.
And then I realized, cartoon.
I love that long before I got the joke. Okay, go ahead. First one is?
First one is, stitch on a piece of your choice and tell us about a time that a bird has annoyed you. Because apparently Woody Woodpecker came out of the cartoonist honeymoon, and a woodpecker boring a hole into the cabin they were staying in.
Yep.
So, a piece of your choice, and tell us about a time that a bird has annoyed you.
We'll wait until the end for that one. That way I can go through all the ones that aren't free, and then pick one later, so that isn't a repeat.
Okay. These are all pretty open-ended.
Oh, you're in trouble.
So, put stitches into a whip and tell us a knock-knock joke.
Oh, God, please do the banana. Banana, 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 orange. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?
Okay. I'm going to type that up on the computer because it's easier to type that. What whip would you like me to work on for that?
You know what? Argon Erwin. Cuz. Want to hear something random that I found out recently about Aragorn and Arwen? Arwen's father, Eldor, is Aragorn's descendant's brother, an elf who chose to become a mortal man. That's why Aragorn lived so long. By the way, there's like 10 or 12 greats there, so it's not that big of a deal. But it's just interesting to find out.
What project would you like me to work on for the first one?
Bell.
Okay. I'm not sure about Time of Birds annoyed me. Okay, next. Stitch on a whip and make up a funny name for one of your family members.
Oh, I thought a really funny thing you could do for Brad Bird
and tell us about it.
You'll get to reread that one because I just have a really funny one that annoys you. When a Cleveland team left and became the Ravens. Those birds annoyed all of Cleveland.
But I'm not really a football fan.
Yeah, but you still go the Ravens should lose on principle.
Okay, fair enough.
Us non-football fans want the Ravens to lose. On principle, because of where we live. Okay, what was that one again? I'm sorry. I totally swirled my idea.
Stitch on a whip and make up a funny name for one of your family members. Tell us about it, but don't use their real name in the story.
But Nuggets and your mother. Insert random tripping falling into a bunch of eggs story here.
I know I didn't remember fall and trip into a river.
It said make up a story, didn't it?
Okay.
I'm tying your mom into butt nuggets. And you can tell her I did, so it said that too.
I mean, seriously, butt nuggets sounds like something Mini-Me would come up with too.
Oh, you could come up with a story about Mini-Me. That'd be funny. How she threw butt nuggets in your brother's face. And you're the one who gave them to her.
This is true.
And told her to do it.
Stitch on a whip, that could be my theme song.
Lady with dog.
You may change your mind about that.
Why?
I think there's an animal one on here.
Okay, but that's when I think of you and your doggy.
My theme song.
The only other one would be
theme song. I gotta be able to tie a goddamn song to it. Work with me a little bit.
Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay.
Who let the dogs out? Oh my god, I have to do that now. I don't care if I end up doing 600 stitches on Lady with Dog. I have to do let the dogs out.
Do you love me?
Yes. Put stitches into a piece and tell us what your favorite animal is.
Cardinal points.
Okay.
You love cardinals.
And it doesn't actually have to be in the piece. So I can say that greyhounds are my favorite animal.
Okay. But still, cardinal points just because it sounds good. I've been waiting to use that one to this. I had to use that one.
And in fairness, I have cross-stitched several birds that have annoyed me. Put stitches into a piece and tell us the name of your favorite theme park.
You have a very short selection.
I don't really
Your favorite theme park is the only one I think you've ever been to, Cedar Point.
Fair enough.
And you like the mini golf.
SeaWorld.
You've been to SeaWorld?
I've been to SeaWorld. We used
Hi,
to
Jelly.
have a SeaWorld and a Geauga Lake here, over in Aurora. I had to think where it was. They so I've been to SeaWorld, I've been to Geauga Lake. I've been to there's a water park somewhere. Well, there used to be a water park somewhere in the area. I can't remember the name of it now.
You want to know what my favorite one was growing up?
Huh.
Clemington Park.
SeaWorld was pretty fun. I know, everybody's got feels about SeaWorld and how they treat their animals. Zoos weren't that great back once upon a time either. But really, the zoo's my favorite place to go.
Technically,
That's not a theme park.
Technically, by now it kind of is. They have rides and everything. Here, you go on the
Zoo.
safari, go on the safari, go on that safari. Heck, I like the zoo in Cape May. They have a boardwalk through the safari. So, which one was pick?
It's just pick a whip.
Raven Queen. Yeah, I'm going for a bird theme here.
The bird theme this week.
Well, it's about a woodpecker. And Cheryl, you missed a lot of opportunities about really funny innuendos you could have put that were completely sane.
Okay, that's it.
That was hard.
Okay.
Is Cheryl purposely making this month easy?
I think she's going a little bit lighter on us this month because of Mayhem, so that everybody can make it fit with what their Mayhem plans were, which I do appreciate because we have a lot of participation going on in Mayhem, and it's very fun and very exciting, and I love it.
I guess that's it for plans.
So yeah, that's it for plans, because your plans are still to stitch on.
Yep, I got to stitch 2 hours today because I missed yesterday.
Or an hour and a half today and an hour and a half tomorrow.
I was actually planning on stitching more than 2 hours today.
Well, there you go. So that's plans for the week.
Yep.
We'll roll into announcements.
Yep.
Boop. Announcements. Oh, would you like to discuss your plans?
Dragons. I want to fill that hole. I realized that I was actually never going to have to move the Q-snap again. And it's just a little bit bigger than a regular sized piece of paper left. I'm kind of giddy. Like, I'm excited to go stitch. I'm actually starting. Now I'm kind of wondering what I'm going to do after trades. I haven't been thinking about that in a long time.
I don't know. Well, you guys saw my plans. Announcements. Retreat is in 1 month. The final countdown. The final countdown.
And when do you need everything by?
I need to know that you're coming by the 1st of April. That's a Thursday.
That's going to get
That's the Thursday before the retreat. I need to know.
And we are not partnered or have anything to do with the local motels, or hotels. So I would suggest please doing it now.
Yeah, we don't have any sort of booking agreement with the nearby hotel because of
we're small.
Well, yeah, because we're small. I knew we wouldn't have numbers this year because of COVID. There's a lot of people close by that want to come.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't like the idea of having arrangements with hotels because they want you to have a certain number of people, and that makes it kind of interesting with all the people who want to drive. So I'd rather not deal with that. We actually have problems with that.
Yes. Well, next year, if we do the retreat, and we get, you have to have at least 10 bookings to get a block right. So we'll feel out where next year's at. Obviously the COVID vaccine is rolling out, and things are getting better on that front, which I'm glad for, because it's been kind of dismal with the whole thing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling very encouraged lately that things are actually getting better. Finally. Due to unforeseen circumstances, I do not have a vendor other than myself. I've already made the announcement in the group. I don't have a vendor other than myself. And due to production and shipping issues, I have very limited fabric stock. I've been waiting almost a month now for Ada to come back in stock so I can order it. All of the Ada is out.
I'm glad the projects I have the fabric for.
28 count even weave is out. I have some fabrics, but 32 count even weave. I have that in spades right now.
Yikes!
What? So, oh, excuse me. That be where we're at. Other than fabrics, I got nothing. Hopefully fabrics start coming back in stock so I can start dyeing Adas, but I can't even get 28 count even weave. But we will see. That's been our stitching week this week. Do you have anything else to say?
How many people actually got comfortable? Comment below.
I think this video is actually going to be shorter than last week's video. Last week's video was almost an hour.
Yeah, that was also figuring the plan section out.
Right. I don't know. It might be because I don't remember how long the plans. It might be, but I don't remember how long the plans thing was. So, all right, y'all. Well, what do we want the people to do?
Like, comment, subscribe, share, bell notification thingy bobby, the YouTube hokey pokey.
The YouTube hokey pokey.
I feel a little hokey asking them to pokey.
Okay. That is all we have for the week. So we'll see you next week.
Bye!